This is Tomo News for Tuesday, January 10th. Alzheimer's drug can help teeth regenerate. A team of British University researchers may soon eradicate the need for dentist fillings. Dentists currently use fillings to repair tooth decay and holes in teeth, but these are often permanent, meaning the tooth's protective minerals never fully regenerate. Scientists from King's College London have found that tideglucid, a drug traditionally used to treat Alzheimer's, can help teeth repair themselves. During testing, biodegradable collagen sponges were given a protective coating and soaked with the drug before being inserted into holes in the teeth of mice. When the sponge began breaking down, researchers discovered that teeth were able to naturally heal themselves. The team plans to carry out the next phase of testing on rats. If that's successful, they will then apply to experiment on human patients.
Woman having a bad day attempts to sue manager. Police have decided not to charge a man with kidnapping and sexual molestation, stating that there was a lack of evidence. An unidentified woman was going to the bathroom and discovered that the women's bathroom was literally covered in poop. She went to the building manager to complain, and he said he would contact housekeeping to deal with it. The woman, angry that the building manager wasn't dealing with it immediately, began arguing with him. The argument continued for several minutes until it was time for the building manager to finish his shift. He left and then threatened to lock the woman inside the office if she didn't leave. The woman angrily went to the police and accused the man of attempting to imprison her inside the office. When the police declined to arrest or charge the man, the woman then claimed that the building manager had touched her inappropriately. Police investigated, and after checking CCTV footage, which did reveal that the building manager had bumped into the woman on her way out, but ultimately decided there was a lack of evidence to charge him. Some people just want things done their way, and when they're not happy, no one else gets to be happy.
2 high school students suspended after alleged penis-in-face hazing. On the morning of July 21, the Washington County School District received an anonymous email about a hazing incident at Tennessee Technological University. The email said a group of upperclassmen at a Fellowship of Christian Athletes football camp pinned the younger players to the ground and rubbed their bare penises on their faces. The email came from a Gmail account. A reply asking for more information was sent to the address by a reporter, but there was no response. An investigation launched by Director of Schools Ron Dykes led to the suspension of 2 unnamed high school students, both members of the David Crockett football team. According to Crockett Athletic Director Josh Kite, the alleged hazing probably took place in the dorms, where students are not under adult supervision. While the investigation is ongoing, the 2 suspended students will be taken in by the Alternative Learning Program, where they can continue studying while in suspension. Dykes said on July 23 that the State Department of Children's Services has stepped in, and criminal charges may follow. Dykes also said that the district does not take these kinds of allegations lightly, and that the perpetrators will be severely punished.
The most shocking injuries of Ouch!
From being kicked in the face by a horse, to wounded spectators and snapping elbows, Rio 2016 has had some painful moments. The German equestrian team's groom got a nasty hoof kick to the face by a horse on August 12th. Brit Robbie Sanderson reportedly received stitches for the injury. On Saturday, August 6th, Samir Ait Said of France broke his leg during a vault competition. He landed badly, and this was the result. God, that looks like it hurt. But just a few days later, he was up and making his first steps towards recovery. Next, we got 17-year-old Brit Ellis Downey. During the qualifying round of the women's gymnastics, she landed on her neck, and she said she heard a crack. But amazingly, she shook it off and continued competing. Armenian weightlifter Andrea Karpatian dislocated his elbow in a horror injury, with his elbow snapping as he tried to lift the 195-kilo weights. Ow, 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 ow. Thankfully, he's reportedly recovering in hospital. And it wasn't only athletes who got injured, spectators were wounded as well. A camera suspended by cables fell 20 feet in the Olympic Park on Monday, August 15th, hitting 2 people below. One woman was taken away on a stretcher, and another needed a neck brace following the accident.
Cop killer on the loose. It was a tough day for Orlando police, with the death of 2 veteran officers just hours apart. After a fugitive murder suspect fatally shot one cop, a manhunt led to the death of another in a road accident. Markeith Lloyd is accused of murdering his pregnant girlfriend and has been wanted by police since December. A female officer spotted him at an Orlando Walmart around 7 a.m. When she gave chase, Lloyd opened fire, wounding her. She eventually died from her injuries. Lloyd fled in a police car and shot at another deputy while pulling into a nearby apartment complex. The deputy was unharmed, but the suspect managed to carjack another vehicle and speed away. In the ensuing pursuit, another police officer was killed after a van collided with his motorcycle. SWAT teams scoured the area where Lloyd was last seen, but were unable to find him. He is still at large. Robbery! Live streamed on Facebook, of course. The string of events that unfolded in Miami on Tuesday was from a movie, but nope, it's all real. The drama began when a bomb-carrying man in a suit took his Uber driver hostage. He then robbed a bank with the driver in tow, calmly threatening the teller with the explosive. His hostage streamed the scene on Facebook Live, asking for help as the perp went on a rant about Russian hacking and World War III. 2 more live streams were taken in the car, with the man continuing his long-winded rant against the government. He is seen showing off his loot before the driver finally describes the bomb to the camera. The pair eventually end up at Miami Beach, where the robber makes like Robin Hood and starts giving the cash to random passers-by. To cap off his day of misadventure, he then calls the cops and gets both him and the driver taken into custody. Sections of the road had to be closed off and a bomb squad was sent in to secure the area. The robber is now with the feds and facing charges, but the Uber driver was eventually let go. Phew, what a day!
Missing 5-year-old's body found in family's Chinese restaurant.
The mother, Ming Chen, has admitted to police that on the morning of January 9th, she beat the girl with her fist repeatedly. The child's father, Ling Zhao, then came over to tend to Ashley and noticed a green fluid dripping out of her mouth. He also realized she'd stopped breathing. He attempted to revive her by performing CPR, but was unsuccessful. Searched for her in the area, it didn't take long for them to find her body concealed in the restaurant near the freezer.
Virginia Tech students charged in the death of a 13-year-old girl. Nicole Lavelle was last seen between 7 p.m. and midnight Wednesday at her home in Blacksburg, Virginia, where a dresser was pushed against her bedroom door. Police say she likely climbed out of the apartment window. At the time she disappeared, Lavelle reportedly did not have the prescription medication she needed for a previous liver transplant with her. Her body was found on Saturday about 100 miles away from her home, just inside the North Carolina border on Route 89 in Surrey County. Police say clues from social media indicated that Virginia Tech student David E. Eisenhower was acquainted with Lavelle and abducted her before killing her. They added that another Virginia Tech student, Natalie M. Keepers, allegedly helped Eisenhower dispose of the body.